you were involved in a study recently, and we were in an event together about it, and it surveyed over 850 people across 10 cities. And the results were that 1 in 5 young Albanians has faced online harassment. And most of them, they don't tell anyone about it. They don't tell their parents, they don't tell teachers, they don't tell friends. So they're being harassed and bullied online. And this even includes like threats against life, violence, sexual harassment, kids. And we're talking about kids, and they don't tell anybody about it. When you got the results of this study, like, what was your first thought? Were you surprised? Was it in line with what you expected?
It's in line with what we see across the world. I mean, and my plea to everyone is no child is safe. Every child is at risk today with the digital connectivity that is out there. So we shouldn't say only 1 in 5 that is experiencing it. If we can expand the reporting systems, if we can expand and talk about the issue, you will see it is immense. That bullying in different forms is happening in every school, in every community across the world and in Albania. That study also highlights about 80% of the children who are bullied are not talking to their teachers. They're not talking to their parents. They don't feel safe. They talk to their friends if they are open, and it's a way of kickstarter of speaking about the issue so that you may get some support. But the biggest problem is those children are stuck in their own small universe, and it goes into next stage of mental trauma that it stays with them throughout their lives. Before the New Year, one of the last activities we did, or my last field visit, was with Alban Skenderai, who is our national ambassador for UNICEF and for children. We went to Kavaya Institute, where there are children who are passing their criminal proceedings there. And when you talk to these young people, it's a symptom of failure of the society. A child is not responsible. A child is manipulated. You can see when you talk and hear individual stories, some were manipulated by their grandparents to do criminal activity. Some were in a place that their parents were not there with them to be protected. It's a failure of the teachers, it's a failure of neighbors, it's a failure of the family. So what I see, this study, and I'm happy to see private sector entering into also understanding, because they want a healthy community to sell their products also. And they want to improve their corporate social responsibility to engage with the society. So you don't expect everything to be done by the government, because everyone has a responsibility, including the private sector. So 80% of the young people who are experiencing it, not having a trusted person to speak, is a big problem.
That's terrible. Is that something unique to Albania, or is this something we see everywhere?
There was an analogy I was making with a colleague who we were talking. In the past, when you have your child playing in the garden, from the kitchen you look and then see who they are playing with. You know it is the neighbors, you know it is the neighbors' children, and you have an understanding of the ecosystem your child is. But in today's digital world, your child is playing with children from around the world. So you don't know who they are talking, you don't know who they are playing these online games with. So that blocks them not to speak. And also another danger is the not two-way communication. You open your telephone, you open the child, scrolling the screen, and then seeing these, 3 seconds, 20 seconds information flowing into your brain, but you are not interacting and you are not talking to anyone. So this is also a kind of a side effect of, absorbing so much information coming to your face, coming to your ears, coming to your eyes, but you're not talking like the relationships that we used to have.